So, when we're guiding teams through sometimes some messy change, I really like to lean on our Stoic principles and philosophy whenever we have those moments of that might crop up. The first one that I like to regularly remind myself of, and that we work a lot with the teams that we work on understanding, is one of the foundational principles of Stoicism, which is the dichotomy of control. Said in a simple way, you do not have control over anybody other than yourself. You can only control your own thoughts, beliefs, feelings, behaviors, words, and actions. You cannot control how other people react, how other people process what you say, the weather, circumstance, traffic. You have no control over those. And it's really surprising while we think of control as a constriction, like, oh, darn, I'm not just a puppet master controlling all of these people who work for me or alongside me. The idea of control actually creates a lot more freedom in the way that you approach and collaborate and communicate and interact with other people because you're a lot more mindful of how you are showing up, which then sets an example of how other people are going to respond. The other one, as a bonus, is another Stoic principle, which is premeditatio malorum. It's a really fancy Greek term that basically is a practice of worst case scenarioing, or premortems is what they're often referred to. So that's one thing that we really like to bring to any new project that we're working on and any moment where things start to get a little messy. We like to do not catastrophizing, not sky is falling scenario building, but we really like to think about, okay, if we were to do this thing, if we were to solve it in this way, whatever that example might be, what could go wrong? How might this be misused or misinterpreted or misunderstood? And what it does is it opens up such a broader and richer conversation. Whereas, as opposed to keeping the lens very narrow, we're able to see all of the other stakeholders, all of the other impacts that might be involved in the change that we're making. And if, say, for example, one of those scenarios does actually show up along this sometimes messy change journey, we've already talked about it. We already have an idea of how we're going to address it, as opposed to trying to solve it in the moment when there's panic, when there's heated emotions, when there's frustration, when there's stress, when there's deadlines and budgets and all these things looming. We've already done the pre-work, and so we are ready to pivot, to adapt when things don't quite go exactly as we thought they would.